yourself 3 questions. 1, is the internet the future? 2, are there fortunes being made on the internet? 3, are you making a fortune on the internet?
Why not? Because fortunes are being made now. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
The 40 richest people under the age of 40?
Guess what? Over half of them made their fortunes on the internet. And believe it or not, you could too.
All you need is access to a computer.
The internet will do 2 things: create new opportunities and destroy old ways and methods of doing business.
Welcome to the Internet Gold Rush. You can stake your claim or sit back and watch it all happen.
You've got 4 chances to make money on the internet right now. 1, become an investor. The problem?
You must pick the right stock and have money you're willing to risk.
2, become a developer. The problem?
You need technical training. Are you ready to quit your job and go back to school?
3, become a seller. The problem?
You'll need a marketable product or service, and lawyers and patent clerks and infrastructure.
And a website. A good one. Because 4 out of 5 users never revisit the average website. Or 4, you can start now with what you have right from where you are.
The internet revolution will only happen once. And every person watching this will have the same opportunity.
Bottom line?
Get involved or get run over.
But how can you get involved?
But you thought saving money made you money.
If you take a look at this 40-year run on the dollar is designed economically to lose money every single year. So why would you save something that loses money every year? And what this means for somebody on retirement plans is that after you retire, the value of your dollar goes down and your cost of living keeps going up. To my rich dad, that was bad advice and made no sense. Again, it was different value. The important diagram my rich dad showed me when I was a little boy was a diagram known as a cash flow quadrant. And the quadrant is made up of the 4 different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's. And E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the 4 is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the 4th of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, you know, Robert, go to school and so get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, you know, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said, work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom.
And I just wanted to point out, more than the money that I'm about to show you this week that I made with the mailbox profit system, which of course, as you already know, promotes Lightyear Wireless. More than the money, it's more about the time freedom. The freedom for me to stop what I'm doing, which isn't much, you know, hanging out at home with the family. Of course, my kids are in school today, during the day. But, you know, hanging out with my wife, hanging out with my youngest son, my 3-month-old. Landon. But more importantly than the money, is to be able to stop what I'm doing and come pick up my son from school because he's sick, you know, not having to ask my boss if I can take off of work that day or if I can leave real quick to take him to the doctor. That's the exciting part about this business, being able to do what I want, when I want, for as long as I want. I never have to check my bank balance kind of lifestyle, and definitely never have to check in with anybody as far as, you know, whether or not I can do something like that. Just take off and take my son to the doctor. So let me stop talking and show you what you want to see, proof of income that this business actually works. So let me show you real quick. Wow, okay, not a bad week. I've had better, you know, but it's pretty good when you have a slow week like this. First of all, let me just show you Lightyear Wireless. More importantly, $5,358. That's a slow week for me. Okay, keep in mind my best week is just a little under $8,000 with this company. Keep in mind I create different systems for other opportunities, but the mailbox profit system is my newest system, my newest automated system specifically for the Lightyear Wireless opportunity. And keep in mind also, I've only been promoting Lightyear Wireless for a few months. Okay, I'm brand new to this company, to this program, and already I've got, you know, checks for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a week coming to my mailbox. But more importantly, it's also working for others. So if by chance you did watch the DVD and you haven't pulled the trigger and gotten started yet with Lightyear Wireless, I'm really scratching my head and wondering why. Please don't let another week go by without, you know, getting a check in your mailbox instead of just sitting here watching checks come to my mailbox. Do that now. I'll see you at the bank. Take care, everyone.
Hi, I'm Mark Victor Hansen. Welcome to the Hansen Report. You know me best probably for my books like Chicken Soup for the Soul and The 1 Minute Millionaire and The Richest Kids in America. But today I want to talk to you heart to heart and soul to soul about the biggest problem America's ever had, and that's your personal economy. The economy is going like this, and it's going there fast. So most of you need an extra $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. But today, I've got the guy that's going to give you the juice to plug you back in, make you feel good about yourself, self-confidence, raise your self-esteem, and show you the way to turn profits in your sweet tomorrows. His name is Anthony Morrison. Anthony, we're glad to have you on the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You've got a program as an internet guru that's going to help everybody. How is it differentiated from every one of those other programs that people watch on TV?
The thing is, every other program that I've ever seen anyway requires you to sell something to somebody, have customer service, all of these different things that go along with having a business, right? And what I've created doesn't require any of that stuff. It's actually, you don't have to sell anybody anything, you don't have to ever do customer support. It's an automated way to make money on the internet.
So, how does it work? And why would you share it with somebody?
This is exactly how this works. All right. So you've got these big Fortune 500 companies, household names, companies with household names, right, that they have a lot of money allocated to advertising. And you see this every day. You turn on your TV, you see advertising. You turn on the radio, you hear advertising. Print magazines, all this stuff. Well, these companies have big advertising budgets and they allocate it in different places. One of the places that they allocate it is to the internet. They have a large portion of their budget set aside to advertise online. And so what I did was I went to them and I said, look, would you pay me to advertise for you? Would you pay me if I send you a customer? And they said, yeah, it made sense. Think about it. They pay me only if I send them a customer.
It's results-oriented.
Right.
It's performance-based.
It made a lot of sense to them. Instead of paying to be seen, they're paying for customers, right? So they allocate a large portion of their budget to advertising this way. And what I do is I go promote these companies. I don't have to work against them. I don't have to build a business and try to compete with these monster companies. I work with them.
They've already got it going.
Right. I'm helping them. I send them customers, and in turn, they send me a check. They pay me for sending them customers. So they're elated, you know, when they get a new customer, they're excited. They don't mind paying me.
To make 100% commissions?
Absolutely. You know, what's been inspiring is the fact that you see people who followed you in everything that you've done. They paid you a million times over wanting to pull from you and learn from you, and finally they get that first check and they're beginning to start to see themselves conform into a leader. And they're starting to see that income become consistent and truly understand what residual income is. So yes, Empower Network has been a phenomenal source for duplication education.
Awesome. And my last question, what would you say to the person watching this video who hasn't maybe gotten all in yet? Maybe they just joined and they're thinking, should I get all in or should I just stay at the basic membership? And what would you say to those people? Is it worth getting all in? Does it make a difference? Does the products actually impact your life in your marketing in any way?
Well, a lot of times people look at it and they say, why should I do this? Let me test the waters first and see if it really works. And the reality is you don't want to make a commitment to something that you want somebody else to come in and make a commitment to and give you their money, but you don't want to pay your money to make the commitment. And it's just an oxymoron. I mean, there's no way for you to get into anything and be successful if you're only considering or wondering if it's going to work and you don't make a commitment to make it work. One of the things that I like to tell a lot of people who want to get involved in this industry is the fact that this industry in Empower Network is not just about making money or joining a system or working with a specific leader. It's about developing a skill set. And many people don't realize that when you get in this industry, you get access to what all these major Fortune 500 corporations are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for to consult with somebody to teach them how to do. So to go all in means that you make the commitment to not only be able to succeed in this industry, but you make the commitment to access the information that's going to give you a skill set for life. And that is the power of internet marketing, of technology, of information marketing, and just knowing how to truly survive in this economy. Because everything's shifting, guys, from offline to online. We're going from an industrial age to a technological age. And those of us all on this boat, we will probably never ever have to worry about getting a job again. That is out of the window because we will be the one creating jobs. And many of us already are. We're paying people to do stuff for us because we have tapped into the resource that has given us the skill set to be on the right side of money.
Powerful.
So if you want to talk about going all in will not just give you access to generating an income, it will give you access to being in a position to generate a skill set.
So basically, if you're not in already, hit the button below the video. Don't be a weenie. Just get in and then get all in and join Nicole, join anybody you're watching this video from, because the truth is it don't matter whose team you join, you're going to have access to, you know, the most powerful training there is, from the 8 core commitments to the other products as well. And tomorrow, this big event, I think a part of being all in means getting to the events and showing up, which is another key element. I know it has been for me, and I'm sure with you and your team as well, Nicole. You probably have an army here at the event.
Yeah, we have about 118 people who actually purchase tickets. Personally, I think I have about 25 out of the Dream Team. Our group has about 25.
That's awesome.
So it's exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting because they're all going to show up at this event. They're all going to get all in if they're not already, and then they're going to start duplicating, and you help them create financial freedom in their lives, and they're helping you at the same time. So, beautiful thing. Thank you so much for all you do here, Nicole. You're awesome. Appreciate you very much.
All right.
And it's nice to finally hang out with you.
I know. And guys, listen, we're not doing this for our health. We're doing this because it works. The boat is actually about to launch. We're not on this boat because we think about it. We think we want to do this. We've done it. Here's the result. So make sure you opt in now. Join up with the person who got you here, and let's roll.
You're awesome, Nicole. Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.
Awesome.